us about that question that I think is very important, which is now him looking at the crystal ball and telling us the long-term future of the metaverse and how he expects it to shape our society and businesses. Mr. Jones, that's a big boy question. Bring it home for us. Thank you, sir.
Well, I think just in what you just shared, right, with the Marketing Blocks AI app, to where, everybody wants the ease of not having to go here, go there, do this, do that, where everything is in a one concise location, a one stop, one shop. And that is exactly where I see the metaverse that is already there right now, where we're able to socialize, we're able to network, we are able to, have fun. We're able to bring everything under one umbrella. And really, my best way to share with you guys what the future of metaverse is that, go watch the movie Ready Player One. This movie came out in 2017, 2018, I believe, by Steven Spielberg. They're actually about to come out with Ready Player 2, I believe, by the end of this year. And that is literally where we're going, to where I don't want to scare anybody, but, my thought process is now, because of the way that this virtual reality that Apple has engaged in, so it is the future. Do not believe anybody that says, oh, the metaverse is just a faded thing. Well, tell Apple that, because they just created their Apple Vision Pros that are coming out this year. HTC is coming out with theirs. Microsoft is partnered with theirs. Quest 3s are coming out as well before the end of the year. So we are not going back. And the best thing that I can share with people is that these right here are your new pagers. Our cell phones are your new pagers, to where we will be moving forward to where you will transition into the AR, VR, however that may be. Prime example, the movies, when Mission Impossible came out, at the very beginning, he had those glasses on. And when he was walking around, good guy, bad guy, augmented reality, he could see different things. That is where we're going, to where it's not just going to be these big bulky things as we had the big bulky block desktop, cell phones or in the suitcase. So as time, continues, we will be able to see how these new AI tools, which is the language, and the metaverse integrate into one another, which they are already there, which I showcased and shared with you guys earlier. And so when we talk about, how it will shape society and businesses, our financial sector is already telling us where we're going. This crypto, this fintech, we're moving under a one global organization where we're going to have one currency. And as I remind people, the metaverse is the new world. The NFTs, non-fungible tokens, is the new infrastructure. In our cryptocurrencies, whatever they decide to get that regulated, whether that be Bitcoin, whether that be some of these other utilities, whether it be something else that's out and about, that's going to be the new currency within the metaverse. And so this is truly where I see all of this interconnecting, and soon enough we are going to see that we are transitioning to this new way of living, because our transportation is being shifted, our energy is being shifted, our technology is being shifted, and the oldest sector that's alive, our financial sector, is being, changed. And so there's nothing more from people to understand that we are in that full shift right now. That 2008 era where, this thing, Apple, came around with BlackBerry, and just all of a sudden overnight, boom, everybody made the switch where they saw the convenience. As I mentioned earlier, Hilton, DHL, Duke Energy, Nike, these companies have already made this shift. Walmart, you can already go in Walmart right now and purchase their products. You wondering why they're shutting down? Oh my God, Walmart's going to lose too much money. No, they're not. They're about to make so much more money, because you and I aren't going to walk into the store. They're not going to be hiring employees. A little do people know, Walmart has been training 1 million employees already through a beta program with the Quest 3s to train employees to have customer experience with, the customers. And so this is really, where we are transitioning and we are moving into the future, especially as we are all utilizing these social media apps. That we have to understand, all these apps was literally Metaverse 1.0, to where we go into these rooms, we get to experience different things. You never know what you're going to get. There's different energies, there's different vibrations, and it's up to you to make a choice and a chance, right, to experience these things. And so really, they call Metaverse Web 3. What comes after 2? Hopefully you didn't say 5. 3 does, okay? And so this is where we are moving forward. And as, I shared with people, and as I was learning the other days, there's going to be people that watch what's going on. There's going to be people that make it happen and just take the leap. And then there's going to be people that say, what happened? Because you were stuck in that era, still using that BlackBerry, still using Xerox, still going to Blockbuster, right? And you're wondering why, why are people changing? Because they've adapted. And so if you're one of those people that sit there and say, oh, I'll never do that, I guarantee you were the same person that sat there and said, I'll never get on Facebook. I'll never get on Instagram. I'll never get on TikTok. And you got on there, okay? Because why? Because that's where everybody else was going. So you can either be a trendsetter or you can be a follower. And my father always taught me, you be the leader and not the follower. And so when you asked earlier, what are some things that you're going to create? And they're trying to find these things out now. And I'm looking for a whole bunch of people that we can create and build a community together so we can shape what Metaverse is in the future. Because at the end of the day, it is up to us what we create and what we want as a future, because we've gotten to the stage of where we create it.